One, two, three. There's what's going on, Carlos?
Hey, how you doing? This is Carlos here at Ideal Car Solutions, also Ideal Home Solutions. I really want to talk to you today about some quick techniques. But before we go into that, it really starts with your mindset. If you're going to create wealth, generate wealth, because you can talk about hitting $1 million, doing 7 figures a year, all those things. You want to have a net worth over $1 million or multimillionaire or whatever, but first you got to have the right mindset. In order to have the right mindset, so you got to start reading books that helps you get the right mindset. Now me, I recommend doing one book a month. If you can't do the book, read it, do audio, whatever it takes, because even second thing I would say is have a mentor. Even if you don't have a mentor locally, you can have a mentor abroad. Even someone's book you're reading, you can be they're your coach at that time, because you're reading their book, you're following their techniques, you're following the guidelines, the rules that they're applying to get wealth. So we have to change the mindset. So when I say that, change your mindset, because a lot of times we say I'm broke. Well, a way of changing the mindset is saying that I'm temporary out of cash, in opposed to being broke. Because we got to stop talking poor-mouthed, and we got to speak words of abundance. That's why the Bible talks about the tongue, and we have to. So we have to say those things. Speak life with the same tongue. You can speak blessings, and with the same tongue you can speak death. And so you got to learn how to speak blessings. So when we think about Romans 1 Romans chapter 12 says this. It says, "Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." It talks about that being transformed, that you have to change your mindset. And so we talk about having a millionaire mindset. What does millionaire minds do? Well, when I have a millionaire mindset, it means that I'm starting to think about ways how to get my wealth, have intellectual property. And when I think about intellectual property, that's your mind. It's the most valuable asset you have. Because once you get the knowledge, can't nobody take it away from you. Once you get the knowledge, you can lose money and get it back and gain wealth back. So that's one of the things we talk about. The other thing is, the other thing is, when I talk about, the first thing I want to tell you is that you want to set goals. You got to have a goal. Once you have a goal, if you can't write it on paper, how committed are you to the goal? A lot of times we say, I want to do this, but we never take the time to put it on paper. Because when we put it on paper, we give birth to it. And that's what I want you to do today. That's why Habakkuk says, write the vision. You have to have a vision for your life, a plan for your life. This is really trying to just throw out some quick things here, and I'll turn it over to...
I was going to ask you, what books would you suggest people read? You got any suggestions?
Think and Grow Rich. It's a good book. Napoleon Hill. Another book I read is Business in the 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki. Another book I would say, The Millionaire Mindset. So that's a good book. And there are so many of them. And we talk about, one that's escaping me now, is going from the wealth quadrant to going from the S quadrant, or the employee quadrant, to business and investment quadrant. Because there are quadrants. If you think about it, if you look at 4 squares like a tic-tac-toe, you have on your left side, you have your S, which is your self-employed, and on your other side, on the bottom of your left, you have your employee. Those on that side, you're going to be trading time for money. That's just being honest with it. But when you get to the B side, that's when you have systems in place. This is when you can leave your business, say 6 months, a year, and it still functions without you being there, because you have a system in place, and you have the system with the right people. Then you have the investment quadrant. Investment quadrant, that's when I got my money making money for me. That's when I have it in stocks, or I have it in real estate, and I'm getting passive income from it. So you want to find a business that generates you passive income. And so you want to get yourself over to the B quadrant, where you have a system. Whether you go find a company that has a system in place and you plug into that system, or you go and build one from nothing and you build it and put a system in place. Because you got to have systems. That's one of the things I've learned over the years, is because if you have a business, it's in the S quadrant, where you have like a doctor, you have a lawyer. It depends on me being there in order for the company to make money. Then once I am no longer there, unable to do those tasks, then I don't have income coming. And so you want to be in the business or investment quadrant.
Gotcha. Appreciate you, Carlos. We'll sit down and talk some more. You know, we let you get. I know you're a busy man, so we're gonna let you get back to doing what you got to do. I know you got a lot on your plate, so we don't want to hang up too much of your time. So.